My God, I hate drugs.
Nahaharap na rin si Pangulong Duterte sa co-warranto petition sa Korte Suprema. Inihain ito ng abogado at kilalang nuisance candidate sa mga nagdaang eleksyon na si Eli Pamatong. Ayon kay Pamatong, illegal ang pagkakahalal kay Duterte dahil depektibo ang kanyang Certificate of Candidacy or COC. Matatandang nag-withdraw ng kanyang COC sa pagka-mayor noon si Duterte para tumakbong Pangulo kapalit ng kapartidong si Martin Dino. Git ni Pamatong, taliwas ito sa batas at hindi raw pinayagan ng COMELEC. Kumpiyansa naman ng Malacanang na mababasura lamang ang petisyon.
Another top story, a social media post quickly escalated to a word war between actress Chris Aquino and Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson. Aquino lashes out at Uson for using her father to defend President Duterte over a controversial kiss. But Uson insists the issue is not about Aquino. Our senior correspondent, Ina Andolong, tells us more.
Malacanang wants the spat to end, but it seems to have just gotten worse. Early in the afternoon, Special Assistant to the President Bongo shared his discussion with both celebrity Chris Aquino and Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson.
Chris Aquino reached out to me and we conveyed our apologies for the incident. We, ibig sabihin, kami po ni Pangulong Duterte, we understand the emotions of both sides since both leaders, I'm referring to President Duterte and former Senator Benigno Aquino, are well respected and loved. Nag-usap kami ni Mocha kanina at nagkasundo na natapusin na ang isyong ito.
Aquino and Uson's apparent feud began when Uson posted a video of Aquino's deceased father, the late Senator Ninoy, being kissed by two women, moments before he was shot dead. The post was Uson's way of defending the president, who has been bashed for kissing a woman in Korea.
Kaya lang sabi ko kay Mocha, sabi ko siyempre iba yung emosyon ni Ma'am Chris Aquino na nasaktan siya dahil naalala nga, sabi niya, naalala nga niya yung pagkamatay ng kanyang mga magulang, hindi man lang niya nayakap ng mga huling sandali. At sabi ko, intindihin na lang natin si Chris Aquino ukol dito. She will also apologize.
Go said Uson agreed to apologize to Aquino. But less than an hour after he said that, Uson came out with this video, clearly not an apology.
Miss Aquino, this is not about you.
Uson made it even clearer minutes later. She will not apologize. Aquino was quick to respond. It appears she's no longer interested in any face-off.
Mocha, you win. You win because you hurt me. And I think that's what you wanted to do. Nanalo ka dahil patuloy mong inapakapakan ang pagkatao, ang alaala ng dalawang tao na pinakamamahal ko. Yung sinabi kong hindi kita uurungan, nagdasal ako at na-realize ko, bakit pa kahit anong gawin na kabutihan na ipakita ko sa inyo, kahit anong pagsubok ko na maayos natin ito, ayaw niyong ayusin eh.
And an appeal to Go.
Sir Bongo, alam kong aabot ito sa'yo. Ang hiningi ko sa'yo, yung sinabi ko na ikaw lang ang may kapangyarihan na pwedeng mangyari yon. Sana gawin mo. Dahil umaasa ako sa iyo.
Go said sanctions for Uson, if necessary, is up to the president. For now, Malacanang has no plans to issue guidelines for what Uson may or may not post on her personal blog.
Sec, do you still consider ASEC Mocha as an asset or liability sa administrasyon po?
No comment po ako dyan.
Ina Andolong, CNN Philippines.
Aquino later posted on Facebook that she recognizes President Duterte's apology. And netizens are still talking about the online spat between Aquino and Uson. Radio DJ Mo Twister admits that while he is not a fan of Aquino, he says she has earned his respect for the way she responded to Uson. But this Facebook user has a different sentiment. The netizen says Aquino is just making a scene because of her waning popularity. On Twitter, this user jokes that the Mocha Uson versus Chris Aquino spat is more entertaining than the NBA final showdown between the Warriors and the Cavs. But this netizen says that while he enjoyed the exchange, everyone should realize that both are still, quote, ruling elites that feed off the masses, unquote. Amid the word war between the two personalities, Aquino hints at running for public office. She explains the people may need her voice.
So maybe my voice matters. I have contracts that prevent me from running, contracts that I just signed. But maybe you need a voice. I'll pray. I will pray about what is best for me to do.
Nearly 200 people are missing after the Fuego volcano in Guatemala suddenly erupted Sunday. Authorities now warn of more eruptions as the Fuego volcano continues to be active. CNN's Patrick Upman reports from...
More global stories. An Amnesty International report says airstrikes by the U.S.-led coalition in Raqqa, Syria, probably breached international humanitarian law and potentially could amount to war crimes. The rights group accuses the coalition of killing and injuring thousands of civilians in attacks it's calling disproportionate or indiscriminate. The attacks in question occurred during the coalition's offensive to flush ISIS militants from their de facto capital. Colonel Thomas Veal, a spokesman for the U.S.-led coalition, slammed the report, saying that Amnesty never approached the Pentagon about its findings and was out of line for suggesting the coalition has violated international law. The British Ministry of Defense also responded, saying the risk of inadvertent civilian casualties in Syria is ever present. It's not just the youth that are going back to school now. Even prison inmates can continue learning. Our senior correspondent David Santos tells us how.
For about an hour every day, these detainees, now called persons deprived of liberties or PDL, go through learning sessions on basic education.
May English tayo, science, math.
About 90% of Manila City Jail's more than 5,000 PDLs did not finish high school. Some not even elementary. A recent study also shows 4 in 10 detainees are likely to return to jail because of repeated offenses. Their common background, they are jobless, from broken homes, or did not go to school.
Edukasyon ho ang susi sa maaring pagbabago ng mga bawat detenido.
Aside from the alternative learning system which allows them to finish basic education, PDLs also learn new skills through vocational training. Skills like setting up tiles on floors. They get to do measurements and computations. Others try their hands on massage and wellness. The training also helps them deal with boredom.
Kung walang ganitong outlet, lalo kang mababagot o mabuboryon, ika nga nila dito sa loob.
Ding, a college graduate, has been in jail for about a year now for qualified theft. He is grateful for the new skills he acquired, which he says he can use once he gets out of jail. But he asked not to show his face. This is what the BJMP is also trying to do, fight the stigma against PDLs.
Hindi naman porke nakulong ka sa BJMP, nagkasala ka talaga. In fact, marami nga mga nadidismiss ang kaso.
About 70% of those now in jail are facing drug-related cases. Some of those who spoke to us say they are thankful they did not become part of the statistics on the government's bloody war on drugs. Plus here, they get free education while inside jail.
So hinihingi po namin ang kanilang partisipasyon. Hindi ho yung authoritarian ho ba, autocratic na kami lang ang masusunod.
72-year-old Raul was among those arrested in an anti-drug crackdown last year. He insists he is innocent and is hopeful his case will be dismissed soon. But while waiting for his trial, he completed his high school education through the literacy program.
1962, matigil ang katagaran, 1962. Ngayon ko lang diploma ko.
Aside from the court decision ordering his release, Raul is excited to get his high school diploma.
Nalang malaga sa akin yun dahil ipapasok ko sa bahay.
A court order and a diploma, two things that could give a new lease in life. David Santos, CNN Philippines.
That's great. There are persons deprived of liberty but not deprived of education.
Yeah, what an admirable program.
Yeah.
Too.
And I mean, all of them that are actually in there do have talents, and they can actually discover it. And they mentioned something about having massages or even learning a new language, culinary skills. I mean, there are a lot that they can learn.
Yeah,
That's
education is really key to achieving your potential, to your success.
Yeah, they